All right. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hello. Boom. I'm just testing out if checking if everything is good on my end as well. So just give me 1 second. Let's see. Let's refresh that. Let's tweet out that we are doing the live things. Playing Danmemo. Come hang out. Alright. Let's share this image. There we go. Boom. Alright. Hello, Luna and Felipe. Hello, in break from my work. Glad you could be here during your break. How you doing, guys? How are y'all doing today? Hopefully everything is a-okay in terms of the music and stuff. Lockhart, how are you doing? Let me just check. Everything is good. Stream Elements is running. Beautiful. Yes, we are back live again. Let me lower the volume on my end, and it does seem a little bit loud. Alright. Not doing well. I accidentally deleted the game 2 days ago. I didn't even notice and lost my account. Did you not connect it to anything? I know there's been this issue with Twitter across a lot of gacha games, by the way, so I understand Twitter, but did you not have it linked to Facebook, or you didn't save your import code or anything? But that's rough. That is honestly just rough. May I ask how you accidentally deleted your account or deleted your game? That always I always find it very interesting because the stories behind that can be very funny at times. So I'm always very curious because I know that some people by mistakenly delete their games because they were trying to delete one app, but then they deleted the other app. So it happens like that is obviously it's a common problem. I can definitely get that for sure. But I definitely feel the pain. It's one of the issues of having such an outdated system, in my personal opinion, with Danmemo. It's obviously not as bad as, say, for example, FGO, which is only literally just one way to save it. Like you can only save it through a code, and that's it. If you lose it, you lose it, kind of thing. But yeah, that's rough. That is honestly rough. Is there no way you can potentially get it back? Because of course, you know, if you have potentially, you know, spend money on the game, or if you want to even basically do something along the lines of, if you have the user ID, you can get in touch with them and you can help it out that way. If you want to link your account, you go into import, you go to click settings, and there will be a couple of options as well. Basically, you will be able to choose between like import code, Facebook, and Twitter. The only thing I wish they did for NA, I don't know why they haven't implemented it yet. On JP they have. On JP you can actually connect it to like a Google Play, which I don't know why you can't do it on NA. I think they should implement it now, especially with the whole situation with Twitter and everything. But yeah, basically go to import, go to settings, and then you'll be able to basically go from there. Hello, first time being able to catch one of these live. What's up, Jayhawker? How are you doing, mate? How art thou? But yeah, it's I might have to make a video on that actually. You know what I'm gonna do next week or something, right? I'm probably gonna try and see if I can maybe make a video on it, because like I said, I want to ramp up more beginner stuff if possible next week, right? With of course the pre-anniversary content and everything. I think it'll make a lot of sense for us to do some pre-anniversary stuff as we go along for sure. Oh yeah, that's also one way to do it. Yeah, I get that. I definitely understand that. That is actually unfortunate. Yeah, that's rough. That is actually just rough, unfortunately. Yeah, that doesn't help. That doesn't help whatsoever. Oh boy, but yeah, if you didn't, the only thing I could say is like if you have your user ID, or you know, you have made some payments or something, that's the only way you can do it. But if you haven't saved your UID or anything, that can be unfortunately a bit of a problem. Doing well, hoarding up my iris for the anniversary. Good stuff. Yeah, I think everybody's on that pretty much going for it. On EU, Google Play works. I have a Google Play account. Well, the thing is, right, you can technically link your Google Play account in a way, but the thing is, it just connects it to get the trophies and stuff. It doesn't actually link your account, Lockhart. So personally, I would try and implement the other methods as well. I wouldn't necessarily risk it, unless if you go, let's say for example, 1 second. I should have leveled her up a little bit more. Say for example, if you go into important settings and there's a Google Play option here, fair enough, you guys have a much better version than we do, to be honest. Then you guys definitely do have a better version than the NA version does. EU version supreme all along. That's what all along the EU version truly was the superior version. But yeah, if you don't have that option, that means technically your account isn't linked. It's really weird because some of these games do it like that. It's really weird. When did you get when did I have 5 bonds of you, brother? I didn't, but I started on the S4 anime and I didn't have much, just sucks to restart, and I had yeah, that's the problem, because the thing is, you've done all that effort, you've gone through the pain of, you know, saving up your iris and everything, and now you're in a position where you're basically screwed a little bit because you have to kind of start from all the way on scratch, which is a pain. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the best spot to be in, Felipe. I assume your 8,500 iris is only from like war games and stuff like that. You're counting that, right? I would probably chuck in some more iris as well due to login bonuses and stuff like that. You should be around 9,500 to 10,000, give or take. I mean, I've gone into previous anniversaries with that amount. It's not been too bad, but the thing is, right, this time around we also have the loom of threat, basically, or the looming threat of Hero Festas, right? So there is that also possibility of like, oh, you know, you need that extra bit of iris as well potentially for that banner. So that's the only issue I would have with you going in with only 10,000. Even 2,000 more iris would be a little bit more secure, I feel, personally, going into the anniversary, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think being very conservative is actually a better idea. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of a boost there and say around 9,500 to 10,000 you'll go into the anniversary, give or take. Just giving you that extra bit of a boost, basically. So yeah. Good thing is the 5th anniversary banners are coming, so I'm gonna have somebody for the banner. Most likely the Finn banner, just to have something to help me. I mean, yeah, you could probably summon on that. I would probably not risk it. There should be also a new banner as well. Like I said, there should be a new banner featuring a new, potentially a new unmasked Fianna. I'm gonna make a prediction video on that. I'll be making a concept video on the upcoming 2 new units that we will be getting before for the pre-anniversary relatively soon, probably on Thursday. Expect that video or something. But I do expect us to get something like an unmasked Fianna and stuff, and that probably might be on the level of the 5th anniversary banner. We'll have to wait and see, of course, and figure that out. By the way, thanks. You are the first YouTuber to actually pronounce my name. I think the only reason why I can is because of Formula 1. I'm not sure if you're a fan of Formula 1. I don't want to, you know, presume anything. I don't, to be honest, I presume very few people are fans of Formula 1. An ex-Ferrari driver, of course, was called Felipe Massa, so I kind of know how to pronounce the name because of Formula 1, basically, is where I was going with with that entire notion, basically, as well as a little bit of football as well, of course, because there are some players called Felipe. I think there was like an Atletico Madrid player called Felipe. Kind of the reason why, basically. What's up, Mac Diesel? How you doing, mate? What's up? But yes, hopefully everybody's doing well. I don't think I asked everybody how everybody's doing. Hopefully y'all are doing fantastic on this fine Monday morning. I'm starting off university again tomorrow. We had a break for like 2 weeks, so we're back to work tomorrow. So it's just gonna be a lot of fun for sure. Thought I'd stream like a day before, basically, because why not? By the way, next week, right, with the whole Battle Chronicle stuff and whatnot, I'm waiting to see what time it drops and everything, so that I can get an idea on exactly when we can start streaming and do everything. Because the way I want it to be, right, is that we're gonna be live. I'm gonna be recording a lot of the stuff that we do on stream, right, and I'm gonna be re-uploading that as content, basically. So there's gonna be a lot of things we need to do next week. I'm gonna be trying to figure out like the schedule and stuff, but note that we will be going live for probably a long live stream on the following Monday, very much so. I don't know how we're gonna do it, because of course we have Battle Chronicle releasing on Monday/Tuesday, and then we also have unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, just unfortunately for me, because there's just so much content, we also have the pre-anniversary stream as well, which is crazy, honestly. Yeah, Felipe Massa is Brazilian like me. Oh, awesome. That's good then. I didn't want to assume where you came from because you could be from Portugal. I think I know some people who are called Felipe from Portugal as well. I think I do at least. So yeah, I didn't want to presume, but that's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. Let me go over to the dispatch quest. We need to do 7 zone as well. I think we'll start off with that right now, and get some 7 zone stuff going basically. Can you do a top 3 a top 3 list of the future Hero Festas? First, the one you want to be wait. Okay, I can do 3 lists. So you're saying 3 lists of the future Hero Festas. First, the one that I would like to be a Hero Festa. Second one that is important to the story. And the one that is important to the game. Okay, I could think of something like that. That is very interesting. The third one you said, important to the game. I don't know who would be really important to the game necessarily. Maybe somebody like Argonaut or something, I would say. Because of how, I would say, like, popular he is in the fan base for the game specifically, right? Maybe somebody like that, or it could be somewhat in comparison to the meta, maybe somebody to relate with the meta. Maybe I could probably think of something like that. I would have to look at the meta closely and decide accordingly, because it just depends on the meta. Right now the meta, I think a lot of people have an issue with the current meta because it's like, oh, there's just too many good teams and stuff, and it's like, I think this is the perfect scenario, to be quite honest, because when the anniversary comes around, it does get boring when it's the same team you're facing 50,000 times in a row, right? Whereas now I feel like there's a little bit of diversity going on. Of course, it's not perfect because that means it's a lot harder to climb up the ranks, right? But like, if you compare it to a game like, for example, Dragon Ball Legends, where, Dragon Ball Legends, one of the biggest issues is that there's one team that you consistently see for like 2 months straight, and then maybe a unit comes out, replaces one of the units on the team, but it's still more or less the same team you're facing, right? So that's the issue with games like Dragon Ball Legends and other PvP teams. I love the fact that in Danmemo, at least there's a bit of a difference in the teams I tend to face and stuff. But yeah. All right. Let me see. Doing well, although now feeling worse about my 5k Iris stockpile. Are there any value packs for Iris, or do those show up during the event? Oh wait, you have a video on this. I'll be back. Feel free, go for it. I don't know if I made a video on the Iris value packs, but I did talk about, I think, the bundles and stuff. Generally though, I would say in terms of your stockpile and then value packs, or just generally doing stuff with Iris, you have to realize there's multiple ways to get Iris if you haven't already started it. CP levels, I've always said this is the best way to get a lot of Iris really quickly. It's your fastest source of Iris, of course. Outfit refinements, of course, is something that you can do as well. It's a little bit long term, but it's something you can do as well. And then of course, you could also go to the interact quest, right, and start interacting with characters, like going across, doing some CP stories and stuff like that. I have to download the stories, but yes. Well, if you mean important to the developers, then a Hero Festa, the FIA is all but guaranteed, right, lol? I mean, it is on the side of it being very likely, to be honest. I think it's pretty much guaranteed, if it is related to the developers. I mean, my man Amori did say that this year was the year of Lafia, so I mean, it is not impossible, but yeah. Hero Festa Lafia would be fire. No, wait, water, lol. I mean, it could be anything, to be honest. I mean, I still maintain I think it's going to be water, right? I could be wrong, to be quite honest. I could be very well way off in terms of like what the element will be actually, but I mean, if it is water, I mean, it'll be fantastic, honestly. That's the reason why I kind of wanted units like Lost in Princess Eyes. I actually also wanted units like the Aina +5 from the Christmas banner, and as well as Ahmed. I feel like they're just potentially going to be really good with whatever is going to be coming up. We'll have to wait and see though. But yeah, this is also a decent source of Iris. I personally haven't done much of it. It's like a rainy day backup for me. It's like if it's a rainy day, the bank's looking kind of empty, I can come over here and basically do a little bit of the story and, get this Iris. Actually, my face is covering it a little bit. Let me close chatbot for a split second, or actually let me move chatbot for a bit. But yeah, you can see right here, there's a bunch of Iris you can do for outfits. You can do it for each character as well. So if you go over here, you've got all these characters, right? They kind of correlate to the CP, right? So you kind of need to upgrade their CP, or you need to get the units specifically that are related to them in order to get these, basically. So that's something you might want to do for sure. All right, let's go over here. Let me move it over here a little bit. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Lol, when the titles were added, I had spended a lot of CP items last year. Yeah, that is something that you could do. Yeah. I assume you mean the titles. The Ahmed Superfan and stuff. Okay, okay, I know what you mean. I was wondering what titles were you talking about, but I know which titles you're talking about now. Oh man. Let me see this 1 second. By the way, can you review the Ahmed and see how she would function in team? Yeah, sure. I can probably do a quick review about it. The only issue is I don't have her, so I can't really say much right now. And to be quite honest, I don't see a great position for her currently in the meta right now. She can be used in a stall team technically, right? But I think the thing with Amit, I've obviously made a video on the should you summon and I spoke about her a little bit. But the Amit is a very interesting unit, right? Because of her of what she's capable of doing, right? Her special arts is very interesting to me with the ability to attack as well as give a 100% HP heal and then the avoids KO. I mean, if you're in a position where you're on turn 4, turn 5 and you can get the special arts off and you're still surviving, you've got some units and you just need that extra bit of turn to set up maybe, or you're you're close to death or something and maybe the following turn you're about to die, getting Ahmed's special arts off will be really solid. Along with that, the ability to obviously reduce the opponent's water res is really really handy. Giving the allies the water attack damage as well is very very useful. I don't necessarily think she's unbelievable for PvE, to be quite honest. The thing is with PvE content, right, you want to focus more so on damage dealers, and technically she does have a couple of things going for her that helps her out, of course, right? The ability to reduce the opponent's water resistance, agility, and stuff like that. It is kind of useful in very certain situations, but I do believe there are better options than this Ahmed when it comes to PvE content. That being said, though, I would probably say that, if you are struggling with survivability and stuff like that in PvE content, she can help you out quite a bit. Of course, she also has the ability to extend status debuffs by 3 turns, right? So there is a little bit of help there. And frankly speaking, actually, if you're just starting out, right, and you have Philvis as well as this Ahmed, right, you kind of can use them together, right, because obviously Philvis's ability to extend buffs on her first skill, and then of course Ahmed's ability to extend debuffs on the second skill can work in tandem a little bit in PvE contents, but I wouldn't say it's perfect. I'm here. What did I miss? Not much, to be honest. I was just doing my dailies and stuff right now. But yeah, you can technically use her in PvE, but I wouldn't necessarily say she's like a go-to or anything. It's a very okay-ish position. Well, every Ahmed has Curse Nullifies lock card. It's not really something that's new. I mean, you could make an argument and say the fact that they're releasing it close to the anniversary makes it somewhat possible, but I wouldn't necessarily bet on it either, to be honest, because like I said, it's something that's across pretty much every Ahmed. No, I don't think that. Let me actually have a look. I want to actually have a look and see, because I feel like this is something that is common across every Ahmed, but I just want to double check unless I'm absolutely chatting honk, to be quite honest. But let me have a look and see. So let's look at the very first Ahmed. Yes, removes curse. So I mean, the fact that the first Ahmed has removes curse is pretty much the case here. Second Ahmed did have curse removal. Let's look at the third Ahmed, temporary healer. Removes curse. Yes, removes curse as well. Of course she does. This one from the Data Life collaboration, no, Data Life Goblin Slayer collaboration, removes curse as well. And again, Sunset Ahmed, let me see, do you also remove curse? You of course remove curse as well. So almost pretty much every Ahmed removes curse. It's nothing new really. So I wouldn't necessarily bet on it entirely that Ahmed is there to be hinting towards something for the anniversary. Is it possible? Yeah, absolutely possible. But the fact that, every Ahmed has it is not anything new. Roll for Lafia, trust me, you'll get something. Why would I roll on a non-guaranteed step? No way, Rox. I'm good, buddy. I am very, very good. There's no way you're gonna get me to roll on Lafia. I am absolutely fine. I am absolutely fine. All right, let's keep going though. Let's continue on with 7 zone now. I haven't touched 7 zone, so we may as well finish the 7 zone stages before we jump into doing some farming. Okay. I need to switch these two around. 1 second. Let me. No. I don't need to switch these two around. What I need to do is give him a revolving anklet. There we go. And then I can give thee a. You already have a glorious anklet. Okay, we can roll with that. Roll for Amit, trust me, you will get something. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, I'm just go and do that right now. Nah, I'm good, buddy. You ain't making me do crap today. When everyone's saving, we try to make others pull so we can get the endorphins. Of course it is. I know. It's nothing new, to be quite honest. It's nothing new. It's a common tactic. One that I will not fall for. Not today. No, not today. Let's do this. There we go. And yeah, we can carry on with that. All right, let's see what we can cook here. Why do I have that not this one? Where's the turn 7 to 10? Wait, where are you at though? There it is. I was wondering like why the memorias were weird for this one. Let's continue on. Are you doubting the power of Lafayette? The devs will remember this. Oh god, the devs about to come for me. The devs about to come for me. Man, I used to remember back in the day, by the way. Oh my god, calm down. What is with this damage that they've all of a sudden gotten, bro? I swear they never used to have this sort of damage. I'm just so confused. 1 second. Hang on a minute here, buddy. Hang on here a minute here, buddy. They literally just told me, get ready to learn Chinese, bro. What the hell is this, bro? 1 second. I'm so confused as to why I just took so much damage. It's just weird because it's just like, oh yeah, you're fine, and then boom. What is the best way to farm presents? If you're talking about CP presents, realistically, honestly, it's the gacha boxes. Those are probably the only ways to farm presents outside of obviously summoning and then selling your Seros for presents in the monthly shop. Your best bet is to get it from the event gacha box, pretty much. That's the only best way and pretty much the only way to get it done. Okay, let me try this again. Let me do this again, and hopefully this time they don't KO me, basically. I have 118 characters, need 2 more to finish the 120 characters quest. I assume you mean for the okay, please stop. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Man, you did me like this, bro. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to rely on somebody else here. Casino, you can do it, of course, right? It's not the worst idea. A lot of people do it. I personally don't do it because I'm a little bit lazy, to be quite honest. But it is also an alternative way to basically do it as well. I'm gonna go for Galmus, I think, here. Get that extra bit of damage reduction. He's physical attacker. What am I on about? Yeah, we'll chuck in a cheeky little bit. And actually, no, Galmus won't do crap, man. Let me see who I have here. 1 second. Let me have a yonder and check what can I use here as a alternative to basically just committing seppuku. 1 second. What can I do here? What can I do here that would make sense? We could lower the STR in magic with you, maybe? Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yeah. We'll chuck in Melia for now. It's okay. How do +3 actions work? So basically the way +3 actions work, right, is effectively what you're doing is you're basically giving yourself an additional action every turn after that. So +3 actions means that for the next 3 turns after you do an attack, whatever attack it is, you will gain that additional action effect. So basically, in the case of Melia, right, let's say for example, I'll use her second skill as an example here, right? It says +3 actions mid-wind physical attack foes, right? So say she does the second skill on turn 1. Turn 3, she'll use Archer Cheer, for example. Let's say she uses Archer Cheer on turn 2, on turn 2. Following the effects of Archer Cheer, she will then do this specific action once. Mid-wind physical attack foes on turn 2. Then turn 3, that'll be 1 action down. Then on combat skill 1, let's say she does Sanctus Arcus on turn 3, she will, after she does that move, after she does the effects of this move, this action will pop off again. She'll do a mid-wind physical attack foes. That'll be the second action. Turn 4, she'll do that action for the final time, and then you'll have to re-engage it basically. So usually people, what they like doing is sometimes they re-engage it on the turn it's about to run out, the last turn of it running out. What you can do as well, if you really need help with knowing how many actions are left, if you long hold a character on the bottom, you can basically see how many actions are left, basically. So you have an idea on like, okay, there's one more turn of this action to go, basically, and stuff like that. All right, that's about it. Let's continue on and move. Chop chop. Any chance that the new thing that we will get for anniversary to be 4 or 6 armor slots? So you mean like as in addition to the what's it called? In addition to the existing armor pieces that we already have, we will also have another, like, oh, for heaven's sakes, man. What is with these guys, bro? I don't understand how they have so much power. I don't understand it. Like, it's ridiculous. You know what? One second. I'm gonna have to just give these guys some better armor pieces. One second. I mean, Ontario doesn't help either, to be honest, considering it's not that effective. Let me go with stun anklets. One second. Let me just give them stun anklets as well. May as well. That'll help a little bit, I suppose. But yes, I mean, it's not impossible. I just don't see the reason why they would do that necessarily right now, because they would have to retroactively work on so many units, because you'll automatically be effectively eradicating 90% of the units in the game, because they don't, outside of like Bell, for example. I mean, unless you want to double up on, or unless they make it so that you can double up on the same weapon, it's unlikely that they'll allow that to happen, because then you'll have to, what you'll have to do basically is ensure that you are able to effectively run 2 of the same weapon, like double Desperates on eyes, for example, or double or one Hessian eye, or double, like, I don't know, what is Finn's weapon right now? Fierce Spears, right? It doesn't really work because those units don't have multiple weapons. A unit like Bell can be fine because he can run Hessian Knife plus Hakugen, right? So yeah. It's because I doubted the power of Lafia. The devs are quick with their retribution. Nah, they've just made this stupid event harder for some reason. I don't get it. And now why are y'all guarding all of a sudden? Y'all were taking like 50,000 damage a second ago. What happened? What just happened? How did they just survive that? They were taking like 5Ks a second ago. I didn't change anything apart from giving them goddamn glorious anklets. What? You don't wish for this curse to follow you through the Annie? Clearly it finished really quickly. It's fine now. Oh no, fuck. I just realized I gave Haruhime War Princess as ear cuffs. No! I meant 1 weapon and 3 armors. That's also a little bit of an issue, because at that point you're basically incentivizing stall way more, by the way, first and foremost, because a lot more people will be able to run stall and basically deal no damage, which becomes a problem, right? I forgot that I gave War Princess's ear cuffs to Haruhime. One second, for heaven's sakes. So that's one of the issues, right? Is that you're kind of incentivizing. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, Echoes of East is right here. But that's the problem, I would say. I would say that's the main problem. Is like 3 armor pieces is great in concept, especially for a game mode like you know, maybe like Record Buster, where you can avoid both slow and stun, for example, or slow and sleep, or something along those lines, right? But I still feel like that I don't think it would be very feasible considering the grand scheme of things, you know. You said something, the curse is here. Oh my god. It didn't even last very long. I don't know what happened. Am I on the right difficulty? I need to double check after this. I can't do this past hard. It's okay. There's no harm in it. Like, obviously you'd like to get towards it, but honestly, once you get to the anniversary and the anniversary units come into play, you'll probably be able to finish it off very, very easily, as long as you obviously get the limit breaks and stuff, which shouldn't be a problem. All right, let's see now. I can't believe that. What happened? What was the difference between this and the previous fight? I was taking like 5,000 like a second ago. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I swear that the 7 zone EX stage has literally just become harder out of nowhere. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't understand where it's come from. Where this sudden spike in difficulty just came out of nowhere, honestly. Alright. My break is ending. I don't want to go back to work, lol. I feel that pain, to be honest. Because literally, right before this, I literally finished off work, doing like my, doing, what's it called? A summary of tomorrow's classes, I should say. Just before I started stream, because I was like, I need to get stuff. Am I on the right difficulty? Excuses says me who couldn't get past turn one. Hey, listen. We will all be able to clear 7 zone EX no problem once the anniversary comes and goes. I won't assure you of that, but I assume that will be the case. We'll have to wait and see, of course. I'm not gonna make any sort of like predictions regarding that. I'm a teacher, bro. Mondays are so tiring for teachers and students. I mean, yeah. I think Mondays are tiring for everybody, to be honest. Everybody who has some form of work or is not on vacation, it's definitely very, very tiring. But yeah, no, I feel you on that one. It's just like you get freedom from all the noise and pain, and like, well, from the side of the teachers, you don't have to worry about annoying students. You don't have to worry about loud noises or anything of that sort. All you can do is just relax on the weekends, and then Monday hits you like a train, basically. On the other hand, students don't want to learn. Students just don't want to learn. They're like, nah, frick this shit, man. I don't care. I don't want to do this crap this early in the morning. I have to go to school at 8 a.m. in the morning and then have to stay till like 3 p.m. I don't want none of that. Wait, do you really think everybody will get past EX if we get any units? With the right assists as well, yes. I think it's very, very possible. I don't think it's unlikely. I think very hard for sure. Absolutely very hard. EX might be a little trickier, and you'll need to play around with your units' positions and stuff probably. But I think I do think you will be able to try and at least get close to clearing EX. Worst case scenario, you'll probably have to go a little bit more defensive, but I do think you could do it. Like, the thing is, right, a lot of people kind of underestimate when I say that, yeah, the anniversary will bring in a long level of power creep. Sorry, not long level, a new level of power creep, as I was saying, but yeah. Wednesdays are the long days for me. Bro, my first semester at doing my master's degree, I had one day, literally Monday to Thursday, I had no lectures or classes whatsoever. But then Friday, I literally just had from 9 to 4 classes. I literally got up, I'd go to uni, which is like a half an hour walk, which is not bad. I don't mind that. I like walking, so it's okay. But it was like a morning 9 o'clock, get to uni, a half an hour walk away from my accommodation, and then stay there till 4 p.m., which was pain. It was not fun whatsoever. But then Monday to Thursday, I have nothing to do, basically. I'm a student that is learning to be an English teacher, but I do private teaching, so I'm not as tired as you guys. Yeah, that also works, to be quite honest. That also works. I can do very hard on Earthbound because I have Luvia Ryu at +3. That works, yeah. No, I mean, yeah, if you have the right element as well, it helps a lot, to be honest. If you have the right element, it makes it a lot easier. I have 9k IRS, and I'm sorry, but I have to ask once again, will I have enough IRS for the anniversary? I mean, let's go for a very rough estimate of, let's say you get another 2,000 IRS. You'll go into the anniversary with 11,000 IRS, which is a little under the recommended 12,000 IRS, but I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world, right? It's not like you're missing out on like oh no, it was EX. Motherfricker, what was the difference between what was the difference? Why did I start taking like 5,000 damage and 800 damage all of a sudden? What was the difference there? Oh, so confusing, man. I don't understand this game sometimes. But yeah, I would say you'll be fine. I think you should be fine. The thing is, you have to remember that this is the recommended amount we've all been usually having it going into the anniversary. I think this is the most I've personally had going into the anniversary, because usually around this time, they do a collaboration right before the anniversary, like a month or two before. They usually do a collaboration. Last year, for example, we had 2 collabs before the anniversary. But thankfully, the anniversary was also a little bit less than usual. It was only 5 banners compared to sometimes they do 7 banners, right? But yeah. The difference was the Lafia curse. Yes, Lafia cursed me for like 5 minutes, basically. That was pretty much it. Lafia cursed me for a whole 5 minutes and called it a day after that, basically. That's what happened. That's what happened, basically. All right. Let's Okay, yeah, special arts is gonna go off. Beautiful. But yeah, I think you should be fine. I think you should be more than fine. I think after this as well, what we'll do is we'll finish off the other EX stages, of course, but then I want to obviously farm Gnosis War a little bit, but I also want to do my Telskira runs as well as my Wreck-It Buster runs as well. I kind of abandoned doing Telskira last week a little bit, not gonna lie, after it reset. I didn't do it for like 2 days. I did it on like Sunday basically. Yesterday morning basically, that is, of course, Sunday morning, Saturday evening I think I did it. So I think I kind of have to do my next runs as well, get that little bit more Iris as well if possible, please and thank you very much. Whoa. I have a question about bureaucratic in other countries. Here you have to give them a lot of copies even if you got them even if you got them a copy last year. I'm gonna have to look up this because I don't know anything about this. Do you mean like, wait, what is that? Sorry, Lockhart, can you explain what that is? Because I have no idea. If you could explain that. If you don't roll for Lifia, the curse will return to you. On Annie, just saying gotcha. Physical damage. She does physical damage. Revis, Gareth, Finn, and Otaro all do physical damage. Riveria is the only one who actually does magical damage. Which is unfortunate. I feel like we should have more magic attacking units, or magic attacking Record Busters. Maybe the next Record Buster will be magic focused. Who knows? Who knows? If you don't roll for Lafia, the curse will return to you. On Annie, just saying, I have Lafia at +1. What do you want from me? I have Lafia at +1. I've gone more than enough for her. I didn't even want her, but she came to me, so I'll take it. I mean, I'm not complaining about it, but you know. The thing is, if I got Lafia +5 from the free pull and the first multi, that would have been insane, though, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I would have actually started making a full Magic Rush team somehow. I would have gone in all on the reruns. I wouldn't have. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have. Oh, bureaucratic. Oh, bureaucratic. Oh. Okay. I thought I was wondering what bureaucratic was. I was so confused by that. Bureaucratic. Okay. Relating of a system. Yeah. I get it. I mean, yeah, every country has their own sort of like bureaucracy. We don't necessarily obviously we have to submit documents if we, like, say, for example, file taxes and stuff like that, right? Thankfully, I haven't had to do that yet. Thankfully I haven't had to do that yet, because I have not been earning that much, unfortunately. The little I make obviously gets deducted anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. But of course, if I started earning more from, let's say, YouTube, or if I started earning actually like getting a job and stuff, right? Let's say in October, right, when I'm going to go to my first job, let's say, for example, right, then I will need to obviously start getting documents paid, stuff done and whatnot. And yeah, there are roles in the country that actually go through these documents and, you know, actually have to analyze certain documents and work in a bureaucratic position, work in offices, all that stuff. I mean, it's just, yeah. Okay, we're fine. But yeah. All right, I was a bit worried there. I wasn't sure. I didn't think about it as well, but like I wasn't sure if it meant something else. I thought it was something new. That's why I was just like, is that something that I've never heard about? Because you never know, because there's obviously different systems in different countries, right, as well. So I didn't want to really assume like, oh, you know, this is something that I've never heard about, or this is something that I've is related to, or something that we have, or something, you know. But yeah. All right, let's hit him with it. We are hitting them with it. To be fair, we're probably gonna finish this by turn. I wonder if we'll go to the special arts turn of turn 7. I don't think so. We're literally taking 0 damage. What happened? I'm still so confused as to why I was just taking so much damage. Wait, Gail, why are you doing 7 zone again? I just cleared it once and leave. No, you want to do each difficulty. You get rewards for each difficulty. like the clear rewards you get for each difficulty, so you want to do it each time on every difficulty. You want to do it in each difficulty because you get these extra reward. Well, my face is covering it. But you get these rewards on each difficulty, so you want to get it because it's extra resources. So you do them on every difficulty. It's the same with even heroic trials and every other game mode. Basically, you get extra rewards. You get a little bit of iris as well. Because each stage clear, if you get an S clear, you get like 4 iris for it. It's a small amount, but like it is something. It is something, you know. It's better than nothing. It is better than nothing. So we need to make sure I get it. Yeah, normal, hard, very hard, and I can't do EX. Well, yeah, no, because I start with EX. I go reverse order. I do it like that. So I do EX first, then I do very hard, then I do hard, and then I do normal. So I haven't done it on the lower difficulties yet. So hence why I'm doing it right now, because I didn't do it over the weekend. And I may as well do it because otherwise I'll forget tomorrow while I'm at uni or something. Honestly, I'll probably forget. Plus, I have an assignment to submit on Friday, so I'm actually going to be working on stuff tomorrow regarding the project, a group assignment, right? I've been designated to edit the video for the presentation, so I basically said, yeah, I'll do it because I'm the only one who probably knows how to make a proper video from it. So yeah, I'll work on that pretty much. I'll pretty much clean it up, edit the video, make the audios right and stuff, and get her sent in, basically. So yeah. All right, let's finish this fight off. Yeah, we'll finish on turn 6, by the way, as well. Here, very, very nice. And the thing is, on hard and normal, it literally takes like a couple of turns, 3 turns, 4 turns at tops. Because it's just so easy. It's just so easy. And this is the reason why I say, like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if most players are able to do EX once we're done with the anniversary. Because if the light team from the previous anniversary is capable of just, you know, doing these stages like quickly, snap, in a finger snap, you know, I don't think so. I don't think anybody's gonna have an issue whatsoever. Alright, have a good one, Rox. Take it easy, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a good one. You have a good one. But yeah, I think most players should be finding a lot of the difficult stages in terms of the EX 7 zones and heroic trials. I think people will be finding those easier. Obviously, when it comes to like final trials and stuff like that, like grand battle / grand war, not so much, I would say, but yeah, people should be finding it a little bit easier, at least in terms of the other stages featuring the EX difficulty, for sure. I don't think people will have an issue with that at all, in my personal opinion. I don't think so, at least. Agios Amnesia. Rock Fire. Dragon's Roar. Dragon's Roar. Rock Fire. Rock Fire. Dragon's Roar. Indomitable Sword. There we go. Alright, let's let her rip. Finish it off. Finish it off, guys. How much was this doing? Half HP already. Okay, yeah, we're finishing on turn 3, I think. I think give or take, we'll finish on turn 3, which will be very, very easy. Very, very easy. Alright, let's see now. But yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed the video earlier on today. I wanted to try and at least start doing some pre-anniversary content. Like I said, I'll be making separate videos for each pre-anniversary content. Because obviously we'll have a new banner coming up as well, and then of course I wanted to go through all the rerun banners because I know that some people probably don't know which banners will exactly come in, which banners are out, and stuff like that. I wanted to kind of cover it as much as possible. What has always amazed me is how video editors do the AMVs explicitly when they all use all season. Yeah, I mean, those guys are a different breed, to be honest. I still don't understand how they manage to get do the stuff they do, to be quite honest. It's fair play. Those anime music videos can be a cracking edit sometimes. I'm personally not the biggest fan of it, but like I have to respect, you know, credit where it's due. They can be, they are good pieces of art, to be honest, good works of art. And no, I almost forgot to do the Earth stage. I almost forgot to do the Earth stage. But yeah, once we're done with this, we can go get the iris from the guild tab as well, which will give us that a little bit extra amount. I think, like I said, with the new banner coming up, I'm probably going to be entirely summoning on it as well, to be honest. Of course, for video purposes as well as just generally as well for the pre-anniversary content and the fact that it's 5th anniversary units as well. I am probably going to be going all in on the new banner that'll come up in the pre-anniversary banner, but I think thanks to the Record Buster and obviously the Familiar Rush, War Games, all of that jazz, I should be at a position where I probably will be going into the anniversary with about 13k iris still, give or take. I think that should be the case for sure. Let me pick all of these up. There we go. 30 iris right there. Then we get a bunch of resources, Valis as well, a couple of smelting stones as well. Honestly, the thing is, right, there used to be a time where smelting stones were very hard to come by, because all you would get is the 7 from the event shop, right? And then you'd have to buy them from the Saros and Dulp shop. Not anymore, baby. Not anymore. You do not have to do any of that, because you get a lot of them through the 7 zone, thankfully. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. All right, now let me quickly do Telskir Abyss, then we'll do some Knossos War as well. I'm not gonna lie, I've not been paying too much attention to Telskir Abyss. I think I probably could have easily gotten to Hero Day 1, but I kind of just blanked on it and just kind of chucked anything during the Jester fights, which was a bit of a bad decision considering all things said and done, but you know, we move. Let me do this as well now. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, Telskir Abyss, I'm just doing it to get the points basically and get the monthly missions done, of course, right? That's the main thing. I want to see how we do here with the of course we're about to get hit with the yeah, of course we were. Let's see how much this does. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Oh, Astrea, please, come on, you didn't need to do that. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm very curious. Cosmic Barrier. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, we're not taking any damage. We're not taking any damage, but we need to keep dealing more damage to Astreus, please. Thank you very much. Awesome. Beautiful. Fight 1 done. Alright, beautiful. I was a little bit worried because I was like, oh god, if he's gonna start taking 0 damage, this is gonna be a fun freaking annoyance, honestly. But we are fine. We are fine. Let me update this. Let's see what we have here. Nope. I am not dealing with anything of that sort. Nope. I want to try this this fight actually. Yeah, let's try this. I'm curious to see how this will go. I'm very curious to see how this will fare. Is there a faster way to increase your adventure level? If you're referring to your adventure rank, right? Technically there are ways you can. Obviously, you could do it through I mean, I assume you're talking about adventure rank. There are multiple ways you can do it. I would say the best way though is probably through the final stage of any event. Just keep rinsing it again and again, farming the event medals and stuff. That's probably the fastest way to do it and most efficient way of doing it, of course, right? There are times where they also drop an event where they increase your player XP, or they give you a lot of player XP really quickly, so you could do that as well. But I would say that probably the best way is, what is this team? I mean, we can take it down very easily, I think, but like, what is that team, brother? But yeah, I would say that the best way is just to do the last stage of a new event, the final stage of a tale, and just keep rinsing and repeating it, to be honest. It looked scary at the face value, but then I saw the rest of the units, and I'm like, brother, this is easy. I wish they will add rows and more unused characters, that the ones that don't have 4 stars. I mean, I just want them to add new characters, to be honest, just purely because of a CP standpoint, to be honest, more so than anything else. We'll have to wait and see if they ever do that. Ooh, okay, this is a bit concerning. No, never mind, we're fine. I was like, are you gonna hit him with a better attack? Alan, please, you're a hero festa. I know I only have you at +4, but like, come on, man. But yeah, I would like to see unused characters more so as well. I would like to just see generally new characters, purely because it's a nice way to go about things. But yeah, that too as well. I completely forgot about that. If this is assuming you're US, of course, right? On the US version of the game, if you go to the casino, US or Japan, of course, right? You do get more EXP if you do have a happy golden male. One of these two things, basically. They give you a little bit more in terms of the player XP as well. That's a good point as well. Yes, the knives give you more Valus, but yeah, it's dependent on what you want, effectively. But yeah, unfortunately, EU and some other versions of the game, unfortunately, do not have access to these things, sadly. Mm, 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 mm. Should I? Let's see. Yeah, we should. Let's go all the way here and let's launch. Let's launch a all-out war, baby. Get him going. Unfortunately, I'm on EU, so I don't have casino. Yeah, that is unfortunately. I'm surprised you don't have them. I never really was one for getting them. It's weird, but I just never really bothered to get them because I never felt like it, to be quite honest. Obviously, it is kind of handy to have, but I've never been struggling with those specific things, unfortunately. So I've really never thought about it, to be quite honest. Thank you. Awesome. Good job. Good job, team. But yeah, no, they can be really valuable though. They are very, very valuable. I know so many players who have them, and a lot of players do have them, and for good reason as well. They are very, very valuable as well. But yeah, let's see, what can we do here? Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll go with that. Will the lotto be before anniversary? I don't remember if it was last year. I don't think it was in the pre-anniversary campaign, as far as I know. I can probably check quickly. 1 second. 5th pre-anniversary Danmemo. Let me see. I can probably check the Reddit. Yeah, 524 pre-anniversary campaigns JP live stream. I don't think there was a lotto, as far as I recall. I could be wrong though. Yeah, it didn't seem like there was a lotto. They didn't announce it, at least for the pre-anniversary campaign. So, yeah. Probably wasn't there. I don't remember, though. Neither do I. I don't remember, actually, as well. Which is a shame. A lot of would be... I mean, it'll be a potato journey, basically, once again. Basically, there's no point in it, to be quite honest. But, I mean, it would be nice. It definitely would be nice. It definitely would be nice. I mean, we did get the... Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, this is... We're more than fine. Hit him with it. We did hit him with it. There we go. Jester done. Move on to a hero, baby. Let's go on a hero. That was not bad. How did I struggle with this? I just probably wasn't paying attention. That was pretty much it. Hey, Jigsaw is there. I know him. I do know him. I do indeed know him. 71,000. We take those. Now we move on to hero. And we immediately challenge it. Let's get it out of the way right now. Let's get it out of our systems. Let's deal with this. No. I don't want to do. I do not want to be dealing with that. Yeah, we'll face off against this. I don't mind. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, no, I mean, hero is a little bit easier, by the way, because a lot of people, what they do is they tend to run teams that are more based towards the bonus score. I don't really care about that, to be quite honest. So I'm just going for what I have, basically. That's literally what I'm doing here. I realistically do not care too much about this, so I just go for what I have, basically, instead. This is what I do. This is what he does. This is what he does. Oh, nice. That is what he does, or that is what she does, technically, because it's everybody is female on my team. I realize that apart from Alfred, but he's in the back line. We do not. He's in the back line. When he comes to the front line, then it's a different point. But yes. All right, let's keep going along. 26,000 points, very nice. But yeah, no, this is heroes been very easy, to be quite honest. It's just that you kind of have to navigate your way around it, because yeah, like a lot of people run teams like this where it's like, okay, I noticed that I nearly didn't pay attention, but I did notice that. You can't hide it from me. But a lot of people are running teams like that, basically, where it's like, oh, you know, we're can I maybe no, I don't want to risk it. Let's go for the final. I mean, I mean, what is with these ailment teams coming out of nowhere, bro? They just came out of nowhere, all of a sudden, bro. Everybody's just making like a makeshift ailment team and saying go burr, basically. Have fun. Let's see if we get yeeted by J-Mag. I'm curious. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Easy dubs. Very, very nice. Let's go. That was very easy. That was very easy. That was very, very easy. I just wish I had a null ailment times 4, honestly. That's the only thing I'm really missing. I have literally every null ailment times 2, but I'm missing the null ailment times 4, man. That is a real struggle there. Let's go with this, actually. I'm very curious to see how this team rolls. Let's see. Let's see. I'm very curious to see how this team will fare against this the opposing team, because I'm curious if it'll be difficult or easy, to be quite honest. But yeah, after this, I'll probably save the other 2 passes and do them later on. I'm gonna go start farming the Knossos War stuff, because we gotta get on to that grind, mate. We gotta get on to that grind. All right, let's see. Come on, hit him with it. There we go. Are you serious, Seal? Really? Okay, buddy. Okay, Chief. The Seal came out of nowhere, to be honest. When they announced this mode, I thought we will have to put all 5 teams at once and the opponent will also have 5 teams. The way they phrased it initially was a little bit weird, but yeah. Galeriot, hero is easy. Me, struggling in eternity, in desperation. I mean, this sort of a, come on, that sort of a team should be easily beaten by everybody. Come on now. It's not it's a 4th anniversary team. Any 5th anniversary unit will be able to just yeet it into the next dimension. I just noticed he had AOT Titan Aaron. He had Titan Aaron as well, bro. What a mad lad. What a mad lad. Militus Missio, get him out of here. Get him gone. But yeah, the initial way they were setting up the whole thing was a little bit confusing, because of course we also had the whole thing of like the bonuses and stuff at the bottom right. Like you guys can see it right next to me, right? I genuinely thought that stuff was primarily things related to the what's it called, a PvE content. I thought it would have been PvE content, and then they said no, it's actually PvP, and I'm like, oh well then. PvP, you say? Interesting. It's not what I would have preferred. I would have preferred other things, but you know, I get what you're trying to do there. I get it. Frick. I got too confident. I got too cocky. Unfortunate. I got very cocky there. I probably should have gone for a different team setup there. Unfortunate. It is what it is. We lose on round 5. Unfortunately. We got 2 points from the final round though. That pushes me straight up to 158, baby. We will take that. But yeah, I mean, I'll do hero another time. We'll get those extra bit of iris later on. Let me see what I get now though. A ticket. We do get a ticket. Let me give that a shot maybe. See what happens there maybe. And then now we will start farming Knossos War, I think. Yeah, I'll start off with Knossos War right now, because I need to get the crystal block sorted out. Remember that the Knossos War ends next week. So if you are trying to farm, go for it. I regret not getting that Althea, the light one. I mean, yeah, I can see why. I think the problem is I think that the light team is a little bit more counterable. I know in familiar war games I took my what's it called, my magic rush team as well, and I was absolutely fine in certain phases of the fight. But yeah, the light team still can fare relatively well. Let's recover some stamina, and I'll just quickly do 1 second. Actually, no, not with this team. This team. There we go. I had to basically get my there we go. To think that the element bonus on this round are the elements for the last 2 anniversary. Very interesting coincidence, actually. Good point. I didn't even notice that, actually. I didn't even notice that. How are we doing in terms of the exchange shop? What are we missing out on? Event units ticket, and then the large whetstones is what I'll go for probably, I think, after this. And then of course we have a bunch of farming to do for that basically. So let's go, let's carry on, let's get things started, let's begin the farm, baby. We gotta get this Knossos War farm done. We gotta get that last bit of gnome tickets so that we can basically go into the anniversary with, I don't know exactly how much gnome tickets I have right now, but some amount of gnome tickets. I think I'm at around 5,000 gnome tickets, which would give me basically 5 adventure dupes and technically 3 assist dupes, which is nice. It's not the greatest amount, but it is nice. I'm gonna dump all my potato snacks right now into this for now, because the next time I'm gonna use my potato snacks will probably be during the anniversary. Now it'll be during the anniversary. We will be there. We will be there. Absolutely be there. All right. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to see what the anniversary is going to be now. It's going to be very interesting to see what the anniversary is going to be. We should probably see our first teaser during the stream next week, right? I think it's very, very likely that we will see our first teaser in the live stream next week. I'm going to be excited to see what they have in store for us, of course, right? But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is going to be very, very interesting. All right, let's see. All right. I have 2.5k gnome tickets. I want to see how much I have right now, actually. Now I've gotten myself very curious. Let me see how much I'm at. Yeah, I'll be at 5,000. I'll be at 5,000 going into the anniversary. Because I'll get a bunch of them from the... I'll get a bunch from this farm, right? So I'll be at 5,000 going into the anniversary. Yeah. I wish I was at a little bit of a higher amount. I know so many people who are at like 9,000, 10,000 or something like that. It's crazy how high they're at. But yeah, you know, credit where it's due. Fair enough. They're in that position to be there, you know. They are in that position where they don't have to spend on gnome tickets. Instead, they can just spend using real money. Some people can do that, unfortunately. We cannot. We cannot. But the thing is, like, especially if you're a minor whale, right? I say a minor whale. If you're willing to spend on like a pack or two, right, then it makes sense to have gnome tickets, right, at the same time, because what you can do is you can get your units up freely, but then, you know, the last unit you need to MLB, you can obviously spend a little bit of money to get that unit MLB, right? That can work as well. So yeah. I would probably say though, one thing I would probably urge you guys to do is definitely be very patient with your gnome tickets. Don't spend them immediately in part 1 itself or in part 2. Be very, very patient with them if you have them, of course, right? Meanwhile, me and my 300 gnome tickets, for those of you guys who have gnome tickets, be very patient with them. Don't just jump straight in without using your gnome tickets, because it can be problematic, because we don't know exactly how the entire anniversary is going to be structured. We don't know what units are going to reign supreme come at the end of the anniversary. I'm not gonna lie, for example, I didn't think that Lazar and Fiona would, you know, outlast units like Dark Finn or Helga, to be quite honest, and Melia. I thought those three were like going to reign supreme, and then the final part would give us something really strong. And then they dropped all Kitien and Finn, of course, right? Horse Finn. And then it was like, okay, buddy, I see what you're doing here. And then, of course, Alf was there as well and whatnot. I was like, okay, we see what's happening here. Thank you. Thank you for telling me this well in advance. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind. Because yeah, I'm not gonna lie, one of my biggest regrets is probably ML being Dark Finn with 2,000 gnome tickets. It wasn't much, but like, it was still 2,000 gnome tickets was like one dupe of some character, or like, or 2 dupes in a certain character, or like a dupe of an assist or something, where I didn't need to overspend or something, or overpull, right? So that's also, that was something as well. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Thank God I managed to get Yuri, by the way, in the end, bro. I still remember that was the only 2nd anniversary character I never got. And then the 5th anniversary came around and they were like, yeah, here's Yuri. And I'm like, thank God, please, thank God. Oh my God, they dropped Yuri. And of course, also on top of that, even right before the 5th anniversary, we had the 2nd anniversary rerun, and they had Yuri. I still didn't get him there, and I was like, brother, how am I not getting this one dude, bro? This is so, how is it possible? Yeah, and of course, they dropped Hero Festabel. They dropped Haruhime as well, Light Haruhime. Everything was coming up Millhouse, basically, for, you know, the Light team, basically. And there's a reason why everybody you know, continuously clamors for the Light team. It is just such a good team, you know. All right, play again. Let's continue on. But yeah, I'm hoping that we should also be at 1,000, at round 15 as well for the event as well by the end of the stream as well, because that will allow me to basically get a couple of summons in as well, cheeky summons in, and on top of that we got some good CP item resources. My only issue right now when it comes to CP items is I'm really lacking in flowers. I'm hoping that there are not many units in the upcoming anniversary that like flowers, but we'll see. I have like 800 plus sandwiches and like 800 plus books and stuff. That's not really a problem. It's realistically only the flowers that I'm struggling with a bit, you know. I think I am struggling with that a little bit, but I should still be okay. I should still be okay. I think. I hope at least. Oh damn! I just saw. Wait. Rising of the Shield Hero Re-Rise will end service after nearly 2.5 years on July 31st. Was this that mobile game that was really bad? Bro, the Rising of the Shield Hero gacha was not good. IMO. I was not good at all. Let me see. Rising of the Shield Hero Re-Rise. I remember playing it, I feel. I remember making a video on it at some point for 5.9. Oh yeah, I remember it. It was so bad. It was so bad. I mean, I get why it's shut down. It's shut down after 2.5 years, but like, I know why it's shut down, bro. That was so bad. I just saw on Twitter that it being said that, so I was like, damn. But all of this took like a few months, or 5 or 6 months. It technically took a lot longer than, so June is the 6th month of, it takes 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. No, it did take 6 months, because we started with Fianna in June. August we got July, sorry, we got Lazar. Finn we got in August. Haruhime we got in like September, give or take. And then of course in, was it September? It was might have been August actually as well. August, September for Haruhime as well. No, it was August, because I know I was still at home in India at the time. And then of course in obviously in December we got Bell, of course, right? So yeah. We did get it. Like, it took us 6 months basically. Yeah, it did take us 6 months for that full light team to be set up basically. If not the light team and more technically as well. We got a lot more than that as well. So there was that factor as well. All right, let's keep going, chugging along for sure. But yeah, let me know in the chat, by the way, for those of you guys interested in Danmachi Battle Chronicle, what type of videos would you guys like to see? I know some people have been asking for tier lists and stuff like that, but before Battle Chronicle comes out, is there anything you guys would like to know about the game potentially, you know, that I can help you guys with in terms of my beta test experience? Of course, I can't really talk about the characters that much because they've changed, but if there's anything you want to know about like the gameplay mechanics or anything of that sort, let me know. I'm gonna be wanting to make like 3 or 4 videos leading into the upcoming upcoming release, of course. So I think I'll start on like Friday. Every single day there'll be a Danmachi Battle Chronicle video, just, you know, going over some details, talking about like the 5 things to look out for and a couple of other things. So I need to I'm trying to figure out like what you guys would like to see in terms of Battle Chronicle before the release itself, because of course I know like a lot of people will want different things and some different wants as well. All right, there we go. Let's keep going now. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be making a couple of videos for Battle Chronicle leading into the release, like tips for noobs and maybe not what not to do. Got it. Yeah, we can do that for sure. I mean, yeah, that's something that I was gonna do. Like, I was gonna make like a 5 tips video basically, because the thing is with Battle Chronicle, the closed beta test didn't give us access to too much, but it gave me a good idea on like an estimation of exactly what to do. Stuff like the CP penalty, which I don't think a lot of people still know about, and then of course a couple of other things as well, like leveling up your characters, how to work on your units, team building and stuff like that. I think is gonna be something I'll definitely work on and for sure focus on as well. I'm wanting to make a dedicated video for the Battle Royale game mode once again as well, talking about exactly how it works, because I think a lot of people are a little bit not understanding exactly what the structure of the Battle Royale game mode is. So I'm gonna be making a video as well on that, like a fully dedicated video on like how Battle Royale works in Danmachi Battle Chronicle as well. So those are 2 videos I already have in mind, the tips for noobs as well, like you said, and battle royale mode. Just need to think of another video or two as well that I want to probably focus on as well. I'm gonna have to look at my footage back when I was playing the beta test, maybe like the live streams and stuff, and I'm gonna have to go through, I'm gonna have to scrub through that, because there is some stuff that I might have missed out on and forgotten about that I want to mention as well. Because like I said, yeah, I mean, of course the systems have changed entirely. I think one of the tips that I definitely want to give people is, of course, the fact that there's infinite reroll as well. But yes, from your video, I think we should, I got that we should wait before summoning in Dawn Crow. I think it's a very good idea to probably wait for like a day or so, or maybe like wait for a couple of hours, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be dropping the obviously I'll be streaming when Danmachi Battle Chronicle goes live, and of course I'll be doing the infinite reroll, obviously, right? So that's something to bear in mind as well, is that the game has an infinite reroll. But once I get past the infinite reroll, what I'll do is I'll probably focus on making sure that you guys are capable of also summoning for the right character in terms of the reroll. Who should you go for, right? So I'm gonna be looking at that as well, looking at the details, who's available in the reroll gacha banner as well, potentially, stuff like that. I'm gonna make notes as well while I'm streaming, and stuff like that. So yeah, keep that in mind as well, is that I'm gonna be trying to focus on that sort of stuff for sure. Because yeah, the problem is, right, with the way the game is structured right now, we still don't know like exactly you know, what unit does extremely well and what unit doesn't do really well. I think right now, especially based on the beta test, right, I think obviously DPS units are fantastic, but also tanks are seemingly brilliant units. Honestly, they seem to be some really strong units. Healers, on the other hand, actually don't seem that effective, surprisingly. So we'll have to obviously analyze that factor as well. We'll have to look into which one of these units are good and what units are bad and stuff like that. We'll have to look at all of these things. It's not going to be something we can do immediately, but it's something that we'll have to take a look at patiently and analyze it in detail effectively. All right, let's keep going now. But yeah, so yeah, I'll have a couple of tips ready. I think, like I said, I think I'm gonna focus on obviously CP levels and stuff like that. But yeah, no server startup time, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the thing I'm not too sure about. Like, what time is it gonna start up? Because I need to know what time it starts up. Like, there's no way. Surely they're not stupid enough to start up the server at the same time Danmemo announces the pre-anniversary campaign. No shot they're stupid enough to do that. It'll probably be like super early in the morning in Japan is my guess, and late night in the US and the West, I would say. So the 22nd night, early morning 23rd, probably, right? But I don't think they cannot be stupid enough to do it at the same time as Danmemo. There's no shot. Yeah, I know. I remember doing that as well, Lockhart. I remember when I started I remember doing that in the beta test, and I remember doing it in the live version of the game. And then I just stopped playing the game after like 2 days, basically. So hopefully that's not the case with Brave Battle Chronicle. But yeah, I mean, the fact that it has a PC version is already a huge W, honestly. It's such a huge W. Cannot believe what a W they've taken with that. But yeah, no server startup time. All they've been doing right now on the Twitter, if I have a look, right, is they've been doing a countdown every single day, which is really nice. I like the fact that they've been doing a cheeky little bit of a countdown as well. Kind of helps people get engaged with the stuff and whatnot, right? But yeah, no exact time has unfortunately been given just yet, sadly. No exact time has been given yet, so we'll see. I mean, the fact that the English version of the game is also saying 523, I wonder if it's actually releasing on 523, but let's see. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully can make it for right on release. I just hope they give us a time, because then I can actually know when I have to, like, if I have to stay up, if I have to, you know, skip uni that day for a certain period of time, like if I have to not attend one of the classes or something like that, or can I attend one class, then skip the afternoon class, come back? If it's at the same time as Danmachi Memoria Freeze's pre-anniversary event, what are they thinking, is what I would say first and foremost. I don't think that's a smart idea whatsoever. You're hurting both sides of the coin. People who want to play Danmemo and are looking forward to the pre-anniversary will go to that stream, and people who are interested in Battle Chronicle will go to that. You know, they're not gonna go to like one or the other. You're just dividing your audience anyways already. I mean, the audience is divided anyways because of the style of game, but like you're dividing it even more basically as a result of that. So we'll have to wait and see on that front as well, and we'll just have to look into it. I hope they don't. I hope they do it at a good time. Hopefully, it's at a good time. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's at a good time. let's all right, beautiful. We're still carrying on. I wasn't sure if we were doing anything crazy there, but yeah. All right. But yeah, we'll see what time they release it at. We'll have to wait and see. I have no idea. Hopefully, we get a time tomorrow maybe, because it's 7 days to go from release, and they can get an approval and everything of like, yeah, this is good to go. We're 1 week away from release. Here's the time and everything. Because then I can make a video on it. I can make a short on it. It won't be a video. It's not that much information, but yeah. Yes, the VTubers collaboration should help Danmachi Battle Chronicle get a lot of a lot more players. I think that was such a good move. I have to give credit where it's due. That was a big marketing play. There's somebody in the Danmachi Battle Chronicle Discord, I'm not gonna name names, who said like, oh, content creators bring 1% of their fan base to the game. But like, when you have 1 million subscribers and you're bringing 1% of your player base, that's like 10,000 people. Like, you're bringing a good amount of people there, Chief. I'm not gonna lie. And with there being like 7 VTubers playing the game, all with more or less different audiences, you could say. There will be probably a majority will be similar audiences because they're all HoloLive members. But you'll at least have a lot of people coming into the game. That's definitely going to be very, very nice for sure, for sure. And they've got a good selection of VTubers as well. It's not like they went for the smallest VTubers. They got some decently sized ones like Shirogan and Noel. They got Subaru. They've got Nene. They've got, of course, the English VTubers as well, and ID VTubers as well, Indonesia VTubers as well. So that's good. It's a good selection of VTubers, honestly. It's a good selection. Obviously, it would have been crazy if they got some big ones like Corone or like Pecora or somebody like that. But like, I mean, we take what we get, baby. We take what we get. No, I think they did a good job with the push for the game with the PC version and the VTubers, but also just generally as well, like the post-release content as well. Like I mentioned with the raids and stuff, it just shows that they're willing to put more put effort into the content post-launch as well. You know, with the auto battle 3v3 mode as well, that gives another PvP mode as well to players if they don't like battle royale. Hopefully, you know, they share it would be amazing if they share currency. It would be amazing, because then if you don't want to focus on battle royale, you don't have to focus on battle royale. If you don't want to focus on the auto battle stuff, you don't have to focus on the auto battle stuff. It would be like chef's kiss if that was the case, but we'll have to wait and see. And then of course, yeah, familiars and raids from launch, or familiars from launch, raids not so from launch, but in a post update will be nice as well for sure. And I'm glad that the raids aren't restricted to only guild members. I think that's also very nice, because I'd like to do raids with, you know, viewers. I'd like to do it with you guys as well. So that's also something that's gonna be pretty darn sick, in all honesty. That is something that's gonna be pretty darn sick for sure. Absolutely down for it. Absolutely down for it. All right. Let's see. Okay, sorry, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I was taking a look at. I was just taking a look at something else for a split second there. My bad, my bad. I need to be I need to be more quicker with this, considering how fast this team does. I should probably be more on the button with this sort of stuff. To be honest, I should be more on the button with this sort of stuff. All right. Let's continue on. Very, very nice. But yeah, hopefully I can get to round 15 with this amount of stamina. Fingers crossed. I wonder how much stamina I've used so far. You know what I wish I had as well, potentially, in like the top right, maybe like a run tracker or something. I think it's a bit corny. Nah, never mind. Ignore what I just said there. No. I wouldn't want a run tracker. Bro, it would be so annoying just being like, play again, press X, or whatever hotkey I have, press X, or spacebar. That's 1 run, 2 runs, 3 runs, 4 runs. I know obviously people do that for like shiny hunting and Pokemon and stuff, but it makes sense there. This is me just farming a damn stage. That doesn't make any sense there. No. Thank God I just dropped that idea immediately. I was like, no. I'm good. I'm very, very good on that front. All right, let's carry on now. I hope you can use. Oh, cross save would be amazing. Honestly, that would be amazing. I expect cross save to be there. There's no way they can't keep cross save. Not in 2023. Not in the grand year of 2023. Can you not have cross save, bro? That's the problem. That's what I feel kills a lot of gachas as well. Is if you don't have cross save from the get go, it kills a lot of gachas. You know. But yeah. No, exactly. That's what I mean. Like that's the reason why I'm saying like stuff like the raids and hopefully more content like that can keep people engaged. That's what they need to do. Oh, that's a good shout, actually. That's a very good point. Yeah, I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case because I remember. Honestly, you know what I hated the most about Sino Alice? I loved the game. You know, if you go into my Discord as well, you talk to anybody. I remember we used to be in VC, like me and my homies, bro. We were I don't even know how we got everybody into Sino Alice at the same time. It was so confusing because it was weird because we all like differences. We all like different gacha games, but we all managed to somehow get into Sino Alice at the same time. And I remember we would sit in VC, we would plan out like the guild war and everything, and we would go off. And I remember like we would be commentating the games. It was a lot of fun. Sino Alice guild wars were a lot of fun, but it was every single day at a certain time. You could only farm exp at a certain time as well. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was honestly, I loved it, but I also felt like, man, if it was like, okay, guild wars on weekends or something only, or like, oh, you can farm exp whenever you want, and you can do the guild stuff like on certain days, like you of your choice. And it was like, please, if they only had that, we could have had something special in my, like, bro, me and my Discord would have popped off because we were having so much fun doing the guild wars. I still remember those times. Those times were like chef's kiss. It was beautiful, beautiful times. And times I will forever remember. Honestly, I will remember those times because that was unbelievable. When did Sino Alice drop? I think it was like during the peak of COVID as well. I think it was, or just before COVID. I think it was. Let me just double check. Sino Alice release date global. 1 second. Global release date. When was Sino Alice's global release date? It was peak COVID as well, July 1st, 2020. Oh my god, yeah, that was unbelievable. It was so good. But then just generally having that every day, everybody also has to deal with their lives as well with COVID and everything, right? And it was just like, yeah, not everybody can be around. And then of course we were also starting to get back in schedule a little bit. It wasn't like everybody was completely free. Like I remember, I think around that time my university was also basically starting to give us our final assignments for that specific academic year as well. It was my undergraduate year in engineering, and I was like, I can't necessarily spend 2 hours on this when I'm writing an assignment or something, so yeah, it was very unfortunate. I loved it, but oh my god, it was so, it could have been so much more. It could have been so much more if it was just done correctly. If it was just done correctly, it would have been amazing. It would have been honestly unbelievable. Man, good times though. Good times though. I will say this, good times. I mean, COVID as a whole, like, don't get me wrong. Of course, it was a very stressful period for so many people. But like, as as a young adult at that time, yeah, of course, I couldn't go out with friends or anything of that sort. But like, I thankfully had people like my VIP members as well as my long time viewers from Twitch to sort of like be with during that period. I remember playing Warzone, COD, Modern Warfare 2, not Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1. We would be playing we would be playing potentially stuff like Mario Kart. We would be playing, not Mario Kart. We would be playing what's it called? I think it was well, we would be playing stuff like Sino Alice as well, of course, right? But we would also be playing some other games as well. It was just a lot of fun during that period, and unfortunately, I mean, yeah, of course, kind of had to obviously kind of move away from that period, of course, because nothing lasts forever, of course. But yes, um, but yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun though. Sino Alice was one of those things that was a lot of fun for sure. Man, good times though, good times. I remember that's when I started watching VTubers as well though, to be fair. That's when I started watching VTubers so much as well. It was good. Good, very good times. Very good times. All right, let's Let's carry on. Let's carry on though. Back to Danmachi Battle Chronicle. But yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna be creating like the five tips everybody should have going into the game. 5 things everybody should know before release for Danmachi Battle Chronicle. Definitely Battle Royale mode. I want to definitely talk about that a little bit. I want to also talk a little bit about the uh, I want to also talk a little bit about the I'm trying to think what else to do, what else I can do in terms of a video idea. So those 2 things. I want to also probably make a mention of maybe things I would like to see post launch potentially in terms of content. I might make a video on that potentially. I'm not sure yet. But I need to think of a fourth video basically. I need to make an idea list of 3 or 4 videos that I can get to you guys on launch as well, or before launch I should say, because I want to obviously generate that hype bleeding into the game. I want to obviously appear. I want to obviously be, you know, present in the YouTube circle for the Danmachi Battle Chronicle release, right? Because I think I'm probably one of the only people actually consistently creating Danmachi Battle Chronicle content. I know that there are some other people uploading videos and stuff, right? But yeah, I think I'm the only one who's been like properly regularly uploading content on the game itself. So definitely going to carry on with that and keep pushing it as much as possible as well, and trying to put myself out there if possible, for sure. um but yeah, definitely something I'll do as well. During COVID-19, I played a lot of played Warzone. I assume you mean, and getting a lot of angry because of lag lol. Yeah, I think I remember back then. For me, Warzone was a situation of like I was still on my old laptop, which was very much like on its last legs. I think it was like 5 years old already, and it was on like a GTX 980M, which is like old school. But yeah, it would be probably very good for your channel to drop a lot of videos. Oh, absolutely. Don't worry. That's gonna happen. Like I said, I'm gonna be dropping videos while we're streaming the launch of the game. Like, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be dropping a, like, first 15 minutes video of Danmachi Battle Chronicle or something, right? On launch. I'll be making, like, a semi-sequel to that first 15 minutes video as well. Then I'll be making a video on, like, the infinite reroll guide, basically, as well. That's for sure. Along with that, I want to make a video that day itself on like a tier list on how or what characters are the best, based on initial tier list. I'll make a video. Following day, I'll probably make a guide on like how to farm in Battle Chronicle as well, stuff like, because the thing is, I don't know if many people know this actually, but you are limited. The amount of times you can do the daily stages, it is limited. It's only twice per stage basically, so you can only do it twice per day. Skip tickets are also limited. You can only use a certain amount of you can only do a certain amount of skips per stage per day, so like a stage can be only 30 times per day. I'll probably be making a mention of that in my tips video as well. But yeah, those are stuff I'm gonna be making a mention of and talking about as well, separately as well. The best way to form a character and stuff like that. There's gonna be a lot of videos coming over the week of that game, and of course, like, I think we're gonna be uploading like 3 videos per day basically at that point, because I think we'll have like 2 videos from Battle Chronicle, probably a video for Danmachi Memoria Freese because of the pre-anniversary stuff, of course, right? It's just gonna be a lot of stuff happening. It's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. I cannot wait for it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on you guys as well in terms of what content you'd like to see afterwards as well, right? In terms of like potentially questions about like how certain things work and operate. Maybe like if you have any questions regarding like the way things are organized, you have any questions in regards to like certain game modes and stuff, I want to know so that I can probably make a video on it as well. Definitely, for sure, that's something I want to do. I also will be making a video on the 3v3 auto battle combat mode because I want to see exactly how that works. Let me see. Okay, I don't know if you guys... Okay, that was... I got a message from a friend of mine for the group project. I don't know if it popped up on screen, but it's okay. As long as the number didn't show up, that's more than fine. That is more than fine, as long as the number didn't show up. I don't think anything popped up based on what I can see. It looked fine. I I guess it's because I have WhatsApp open on my PC as well, so it just goes directly to my PC rather than my phone. Because for some reason, do not disturb, even though I've said, oh, do not let messages from WhatsApp come through, it still lets it come through. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I genuinely don't know what's wrong with my phone. That's why you see it so many times, even when I have do not disturb on, freaking WhatsApp messages come through, and I'm like, please, guys, come on. But yeah, if it's worthy to upgrade, ooh, that's a good video. Very good video. Very good video idea. I mean, I will say yes already, but yeah, that's a very good idea, actually. That's a very good video idea. There are some 2 stars that are really good. Like, Gareth in the beta test was really good as a tank. Honestly, so good. So that's a very good video idea as well, for sure. Assuming it's more or less the same. That's something that we'll have to look at in the final version of the game, for sure. Nothing popped up. Thank you so much for letting me know on that front. Okay, good. I was just a little bit worried. I was like, I just don't want anybody's name or anything to come out of nowhere for some reason. Let me actually open up the document again, because he asked me to actually check like the he asked me to check the draft that he's put up in the for the conclusion of our group project. So let me have a look and see. Oh god. I didn't realize our Google Doc was like 29 pages long. Jesus Christ. Wait, where's the... one second. Where did you put the conclusion? Ah, here it is. How long is it? Let me check, because we need to... we're in a position where, unfortunately, we have too many words. For a poster, we have too many words, unfortunately. So that's something that we're working on as well. 220 words is not bad. Yeah, we might need to shorten it a little bit, but yeah. That's fine. But yeah, literally, I think right now the main issue with our poster, unfortunately, is that sadly it's there's just too many words and images, unfortunately. So we're getting around cutting down on some stuff, basically, right now. All right, let's see. Okay, Fireball Strike, very good, very good. Okay, beautiful. How much stamina have I used? I swear we've been literally just continuously going, bro. I'm pretty sure I didn't use up that much stamina. Like, come on now. Where did this come from? There's just a lot of stamina for no reason. Let me just check. 1 second. I need to have a look and see. What? How have I used this much stamina? Or how haven't I used that much stamina? What's happening here? What's happening, Pogba? All right, I guess we'll be fine. I guess I want to see how much we'll be at. I'm very curious. I think we were like at around 1,500 currency in terms of the gnome ticket farms, and then of course I was like 2,000 gacha medals. So I want to say, like, I wonder how much we'll be at the end of it all. Let's see. I'm very curious on this. It's gonna be very interesting. Also, we should be at a good outfit refinement on everybody now as well. This will help me with the outfit refinement as well. Give me that extra bit of like 40 to 50 iris as well, which will be very nice. Very nice in fact. But yeah, no, the outfit refinement iris will be also something that's I would recommend getting done as well for the upcoming anniversary as well, for sure. Did I play the ReZero gacha? Unfortunately, not that much. If you're talking about Lost in Memories, of course, right? Because I know there's a new ReZero gacha coming as well. But Lost in Memories, I unfortunately did not play a lot of. I wanted to play more of it, but the only thing I was hoping that, you know, it would inevitably come to the West, which it unfortunately never did, sadly, because I wanted a English version of the game so that I could experience the story, because I know that there were like different paths and stuff which I would have loved to see, right? But unfortunately it never happened. It never happened, and then it just shut down. And like, what, it shut down, it's already shut down, right? I think it's already canned basically. So now we're waiting for that new game, whatever it's called, Infinite Infinite Memories? What is it actually called Infinite Memories or something else? Let me check. ReZero New Gotcha. Not Lost in Memories. That's not Infinity. It is actually just called Infinity. Okay, it's not. It's not even called anything else. It's literally just called ReZero Infinity. Lost in Memories actually shut down a couple of days ago. Damn, I didn't even realize it was a couple of days ago. I still thought it was like a month ago. You can use more than 99 potato stacks. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I will still be working on PvP videos. Don't worry about that. It's kind of like when I do war games as well. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of war games in Danmemo, but I still like making videos on it, talking about the top teams. I will be probably making a tier list of characters as well for Danmemo at some point in the near future as well. But I will be making that for Battle Chronicle as well. Don't worry. I'm going to be doing it for both the auto mode as well as the Battle Royale game mode. I'm going to be talking about that as much as, like of course, as a content creator, even if I don't like the game mode, and I'll be vocal about it, I will mention it in my video. But yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the reason why I feel like raids and stuff will be fantastic for my channel as well, because what I can just do is literally make like, you know, challenge videos with like Battle Royale. I can do raids with you guys on like viewer battles as well, right? Like members can join me in raids as well or something like that. Although I don't want to limit it behind members, to be quite honest, as much as I would like to gain more money out of y'all. Listen, at the end of the day, the money is the gold. But no, on a real though, I don't want to do that for sure. I want it to be so that it's easily accessible by everybody. So first come, first serve, whoever is in can jump in, of course, right? But yeah, like I said, yeah, there's just a lot of content that can be done with real-time PvP, combat, co-op, so much stuff. I'm not too worried about that front. But yes. But yeah, like I definitely think that especially with the Battle Royale game mode, right, with how it's actually taking your stats, right? Some people are really annoyed that it is actually taking your stats. I am as well, kinda. I kinda would have preferred it being more like Dragalia's game mode, where it was like, you know, oh, you actually take like equal stats across the board and you'd actually farm it in game. Would have preferred that, but it's, I mean, yeah, it's going to be a case where people will be wanting to take the best teams, best units and stuff like that and go into the fight, basically, for sure. All right, let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, let's carry on. I don't know how much stamina we're at now, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, PGR's PC client was out today. Ooh, interesting. I wish I liked PGR, but I just don't like it that much. It's too much for me. Too much for me. So hopefully I can get to 1 million subscribers. I don't know about that. I'll be happy. My main target right now is let's get to 2,000 and then we'll go from there. we will go from there. Oh man, if I got to 1 million subscribers, I would not have to worry about working for a while, to be quite honest. I'd just take my degrees and sit on my rear for a very, very long time in that situation. But no, I don't, especially with Danmachi, as much as I love Danmachi, I don't see Danmachi ever getting to 1 million subscribers, unfortunately. It's not gonna happen, but yeah. All right. But it would be nice. It would be very, very nice for sure. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep rolling. All right. Hopefully we're almost done with the stamina. Because I know I used a lot of stamina, but I'm pretty sure I didn't go like more than like 5,000 stamina for this one fight. Let me see. How are we looking like? Bro, how much? You know what? We'll take a little bit of a break. Okay, no, I haven't used that much. How have I been going so slow? I swear I've been clicking play again regularly. Uh-oh. I don't want to replay the story. Thank you very much. Bro, that would have been an annoyance if I clicked replay story. Oh boy, that would have been that is the worst part about you know, if you're going into a fight and you by mistakenly click replay story, it's like game over, buddy. Game over, man. Game over. It's one of the reasons why I didn't like Legends that much. Like, I didn't want to, like, of course I like the story for Legends, but like when I'm trying to finish off missions and stuff, they'd be like, oh, do you want to play the story? And I'm like, no, please skip. And it's like, it's not set to default to skip story once you're done with it. And then I'm like, man, come on. Come on, at least incentivize me to do the missions, because I'm just not gonna do it otherwise. You're gonna make me want to not do it, basically. You're gonna make me not want to do it. Like, come on now, come on. All right, let's see. Also, one thing I want to also definitely do soon is also play Tears of the Kingdom on Twitch, but like I've not been able to source a copy, be it legally or illegally, but that's besides the point. But I've not been able to get a copy of the damn game. Like I went to my supermarket today. I wanted to get some stuff for cooking anyways, but like I'd gone to my supermarket because they actually also sell Tears of the Kingdom there, and for surprisingly, they were selling it for like £40, which is about $50, right? Which is $20 less than retail technically. And I was like, bro, that is such a bargain. And then they decided, oh, we're out of stock, buddy. And I'm like, frick, god damn it. I asked them as well, is there anything in the back, as always, as a customer would do, and they said no, they didn't have any. And I was like, okay, no problem. Do you remember if Waterworld from season 3 was free MLB for all? I got it when I started the account around season 3. No, I don't remember getting a Waterworld from season 3 MLB. No, I don't remember getting a well from season 3 MLB. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember this wealth. Let me actually check 1 second. I want to check if I have a wealth at MLB that is water. I know I have a fire one at MLB. I don't have a water one MLB. Not that I remember. I don't remember that thing at all. Let me see. Let's go over here. Let's go level enhance. Let me go this way. Wealth. Yeah, no wealth for me is MLB. Do I have you MLB? No. Water, you said, right? No, that one's the 4th anniversary one, and that one is obviously from this season of the anime. So no, I haven't gotten a wealth MLB. So you probably summoned for that. Is it worth using potatoes for farming the Popstar event? I have 942, by the way. I don't necessarily believe so. I think for the Popstar event, just use your natural stamina. If you're done with Knossos War, then use your natural stamina for the Popstar event, because the Popstar event doesn't give any gnome tickets. The primary thing you'll want to do is just reach rank, the 15th box in the shop, just so that you can basically get the gacha tickets. That's about it. Otherwise, no, I wouldn't say the Popstar event is like worth chucking all your potatoes away or something. So no, I would say focus on Knossos War if you haven't gotten the gnome tickets from the missions, and for the Popstar event, just do the bare minimum, basically, which is getting to round 15 in the shop. And even then, if you don't want to do that, that's also fine, by the way. You don't have to do that. I'm just saying that that's something I would personally do. You don't have to do it either. I don't remember summoning for it at all. Clearly you did. I mean, I don't know what else to say, because we didn't get it for free. I'm like 99% sure about that. If you got it for free, I would have had him as well, MLB. I think the only unit they've given MLB was literally just Bell, Argonaut Bell. All right. Let's keep going now. Let's keep going. Apparently I have way too much stamina currently stocked up right now on this at this point. I'm surprised, man, because usually we're very fast with these things, but like this one is going a bit slow. I'm surprised. Is it because there's more enemies maybe or something, and it's taking more time to disintegrate? I guess. Usually it's a single enemy, so it goes by. There we go, got the click there. Much faster. So I'm surprised. I'm a bit surprised that it's taking us this much time. All right, we're at least getting a bunch of resources. The thing is, right, thankfully, one of the best changes they've done right now Yeah, it's not easy to get the 15 ticket if you don't have time to connect 4 times a day. Absolutely, yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense, and just do as much as possible if you can using natural stamina. Otherwise, I would probably put more of my focus on Gnosis Ward just because of the gnome tickets and stuff. To be quite honest, otherwise, you're more than fine. Honestly, the Pop Star event is there primarily to get stuff from the event exchange shop, but I wouldn't necessarily. Okay, that was a bit weird. I wouldn't necessarily go more than that right now, to be quite honest. I thought somebody there was like a small click or something, so I was a bit confused by that. But okay, I was like, "Is there a ghost? Is there a ghost? Is there somebody there?" Oh, no, we're fine though. Alrighty. I'm just like tapping. I'm just tapping away. I'm not paying attention to it. I'm just tapping away, baby. I'm just tapping away. Um, 1 second. I'm gonna reply to somebody as well. 1 second. Save for Annie. I'm surprised people are asking whether they should summon for these the rerun banners. I personally wouldn't. As I said it in the video as well. You should be saving for the anniversary big time. Everybody should be saving up for the anniversary primarily, and then probably consider the reruns if you only have like 16,000, 20,000 iris, and even then probably not go too deep. It's only for like a teeny tiny bit. Not much more than that. That's how I would personally recommend players to do it, to be quite honest. All right, let's see. All right, but yeah, is anybody? I know Lockhart. I saw your comment, by the way. You said that you'll use the free ticket to try and get Finn, by the way. But what is anybody even considering the rerun banners? And if so, what unit are you guys thinking about? Something that Cassandra said to Eyes has eluded me. It's about a rabbit caught between a sword and a string. I mean, the sword is Eyes, but I can't figure who the string is. Mm, I mean, I guess crossbow-wise, it could be Lily, but no. String puppeteer, you could say maybe Freya potentially, right? With her manipulation and the whole charm thing, being the string holder. That's my guess personally. I would say Freya. Ryu wouldn't necessarily count because she doesn't relate much to strings really, so not Ryu, I would say. Um, but yeah, put together a bench while listening to a stream. Oh, let's go. Very nice. Oh god, don't remind me that I'll have to work on. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, Freya string puppet master. That's the only. I think that's the main one that I would point out towards as like a. Yeah, that's the only thing. As much as I don't like, I mean, Freya is a puppet master. Let's be real. As much as I'd like to, defend her, I cannot. I have to embrace the fact that she's a puppet master. I'm gonna get Livia +5 Livia Ryu. I have her at +3. The only issue with that, Philippe, is that I have no idea on whether or not the anime gacha banners will come back. Previous records suggest it won't, but we'll have to wait and see. String is Hestia. I guess ribbon, but I would have assumed it would have been more ribbon based or something, right? Because then it would make sense. String, I don't know if it's Hestia necessarily. I think Freya makes a little bit more sense than Hestia. But it's not impossible. Hestia also would be a fair shout in a way, technically. I'm considering the first part banner for review -20% agility, at least one copy of or the Fiona Fiona just to get her. Yeah, that's also fair. Got it. Not bad. I mean, yeah, if you have a lot of iris, I would say getting a multi or two in isn't a bad idea on at least one of the banners, but not more than that. I would say not more than that. I'll be very careful. Otherwise, I'll be very careful. All right, let's keep rolling. Man, it is crazy that we've not used up my. I'm just shocked because usually I remember like what was it? I think we were doing the episode Freya farming, right? And I remember we used 99 stamina as well, potato snacks, and I pretty much finished it in like an hour effectively. Right now, we've been at it for like around an hour and 15 minutes or so. It's been long. It has been a little bit since we've started this farming session. Let's see. How are we looking like, Chief? Okay, we have gone down from 999 plus. Okay, we got 10 more runs. Good. Okay. I was about to say, bro, we've been farming. Yeah, I was about to say. 15k iris in the account right now. That's a good amount, honestly. That's a very good amount. If it's gonna be Valletta, I'm considering it. Valletta, I think Valletta's banner might be there, honestly. I think the main story gacha releases will be there. I'm not sure about the anime gacha releases, frankly speaking. I'm not sure about the novel gacha releases actually as well, technically, and I'm not sure about Hero Festas. Those are the three like I'm not sure about whatsoever. We'll have to just wait and see on that front. I think it's very likely they might rerun Hero Festas. You know, I genuinely do believe that there is a very, very, very good chance they'll rerun Hero Festas. You know, it would be the premiumest of bait, is the best way to put it. It would be the premiumest of bait, honestly. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream and if you haven't already, remember to leave a like down below. Of course, it would be truly appreciated. It just gets the engagement up, of course, right? And gets people to notice the stream is a thing, of course, right? It would be truly, truly appreciated, of course, as well. And yeah, no, but yeah, like I was saying, with the whole thingy, I genuinely think it was gonna be. I genuinely think they're gonna rerun the Hero Festas. I think, you know, Bell, Astreus, Ryu, Elise, Alan, Otaro, it's a very good lineup. For CP purposes only, Valletta, I mean, yeah, absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. 1 second. 1 second. I don't know if I did this. Holy crap. 1 second. I remember getting Dix as a free multi-unit. Did I ever... Okay. I wanted to just double check because I wanted to see if I leveled up Dix's CP level. I was like, did I or did I not? If they rerun Hero Fest, I'm taking all that bait. I need to hit Elise, Ryu, and Bell banners. I don't think it's worth summoning for the Hero Fest if you already have them. The thing is, right, it's more about getting the upgrade skills more so. Because, like, for me personally, I'm not gonna lie, that Elise, getting Elise from +4 to +5 is looking a little tasty. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna reject it, honestly. I think I'm not interested in a Bell and Astreus. I don't want Astreus, even though he's probably my lowest limit break. Astreus is like +1 for me. He's my lowest Hero Festa that I have. Everybody else is +4 minimum. So I don't have any interest in summoning for the Bella Astreus banner because Bella's MLB. Ryu and Elise, I want to see if I can maybe get +5, but I'm probably gonna skip it anyways. And Alan Otaro, I don't want to try and get them to +5. I don't use them that much, right? I use Alan a little bit in like Telskura, but like nowhere else, to be quite honest. So frankly speaking, it'll be like irrelevant for me. All right, we're gonna go for the whetstones. Give me that whetstones. Thank God they've made them unlimited, baby. I'm probably gonna go for now some not fall. Now I'm gonna go for more whetstones. We're gonna need a lot of whetstones. The reason why I'm picking up whetstones right now is that assuming there's new characters coming into the fray, I think we're gonna need a lot of weapons ready and to go, basically. So I would recommend getting as many whetstones as possible. All right, let me switch the gacha settings to 550 now. I wanted to take a little bit of a punt rather than, you know, go all in, basically. See if we can get all 15 tickets off rip right now. Let's see. All right, ticket number 2. Come on. We've got some rounds to go, but yes. The issue is, right, and the reason why, right, the reason why I say that's also, yes, you can still get Elise, but it's a lower chance because the more Hero Festas they add, the less likely you get that unit, right? So there is that factor as well, unfortunately. Brother, please give me the ticket. Thank you. Oh my God, they just didn't want to get me the ticket, man. God damn. All right, let's see. Come on, ticket sometime soon. Thank you. Let's see now. Please give me the ticket. Thank you. But yeah, the more you make, the harder it gets. It's as simple as that. It's pretty much like, yeah, like the Ransom said, it's just gonna get harder and harder, unfortunately. So if you get an opportunity to MLB one, I mean, is it worth taking is the real question, you know? That's the thing. All right, we've got one more shot. Wait, what's up, Philippe? Yes, we got him. Oh yeah, that's how gacha's supposed to work. You can choose whichever you want and you can go for it. I'm just gonna use that now. There we go. Got some snacks and stuff. Let me see now. How many are we at? Okay, 1900. Let's see, how much did we get to? I was doing it wrong. Oh no. What were you doing? 2700. Okay, that's some more gnome tickets. Please tell me I've gone over that. Okay, I'll have to farm a little bit more, but that I can do on another day. All right, let's see what we can get from the gacha shop. 10 tickets, baby. Give me the goods. Give me a 4-star. That ain't a 4-star door. That ain't a 4-star door, buddy. Dionysus. Hestia. Okay. Who else? Hestia again. Fantastic. Freya. Yeah, sure, buddy. Go all the way? Nope. It's not going all the way. Ahmed. Nope. Riveria, please. Never mind. We tried. The hope was there. The hope was there indeed. Alright. I'm gonna probably wrap up the stream there. Do you think that it'll be possible for them to add friends gifts and friendship banners with only 3 stars? It's not impossible. It would make the supports, it'll make people use the supports a little bit more, but at the same time, I don't know. I think it'll be a very tricky thing to do because it's already very unlikely people use supports, right? So I don't see a reason why they would want to enhance it unless they revamp the entire friend system, right? If they revamp it entirely, maybe, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't think so though. Personally, I wouldn't necessarily do that. I wouldn't necessarily. That wouldn't be my main focus. If I was them, that wouldn't be my personal main focus. I think there would be other things that I would want to focus on instead, to be quite honest. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. I think we will be wrapping up the stream there. We will be back next week, of course. Like I said, we will be back for Danmachi Battle Chronicles launch, as well as the Danmemo pre-anniversary live stream as well. And of course, if you guys enjoyed the stream and you are new to the channel, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And of course, like I said, if you have any ideas for Battle Chronicle or anything of that sort and you want to see some stuff like that, let me know in the comment section of this stream or in any other video. Of course, I will be getting to them as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Of course, if you want to join the Discord, feel free to follow me on Twitter is @GaleRiot7. If you want to follow me on okay, maybe Stream Elements is not willing to cooperate. Is it not willing to cooperate? Oh no, it did cooperate. It's just not coming up on my end. And of course, if you want to follow me on Twitter, @GaleRiot7. Twitch is twitch.tv/GaleRiot. And I will see you guys